Happy fourth day of Christmas. Fourth day? Fifth day? Not sure. I guess I'll figure it out. So fourth. Do I have that right? Am I in the right spot for that? I'm pretty sure the days of Christmas are New Year's Day, or not New Year's, Christmas Eve, Christmas. So 1, 2, 3. It's the fourth day of Christmas. And YouTube gives to you Swedish Fish candy canes to try. And I admit, I'm very curious about this. Like, I didn't know these existed until I was hunting down the Oreo ones. I found these at the store. I said, wait, that's a thing? Well, I gotta try that. And thus is born the taste test of the Swedish Fish candy cane. So I think it's sort of two-tone red. There we go. Like a darker red stripe on a pale red. Not pale, it's all that pale. All right, so what is the flavor of Swedish Fish, by the way? Do we know yet? I mean, I know I've cracked cotton candy and bubble gum. What is Swedish Fish? Yep. That's pretty faithful. Not a bad crunch either. Not super hard. Not too much soft and then doesn't fully crack, but not glass-like shards either. I feel like part of what makes the Swedish Fish taste the way Swedish Fish taste is there's something about a pectin-like or the gummy aspect of it that does change the way the flavor fills your mouth and adds a little bit of its own flavor to it. And I feel like, of course, as a hard candy, it's harder to put that in there. I can't tell whether or not it's missing the flavor of the gummy aspect or the I don't know. It's not really a gummy. It's more of a like a starch-based gel. I think is how it's done. I would wager you it's probably like a potato or a wheat starch of some kind, maybe even a cornstarch. Cooked in the liquids, the flavors and waters and whatnot, to a point where it starts to gel. But I want to know, I'm kind of curious if we change the composition of this from a hard candy to, say, a marshmallow, would this feel more, would this get that little bit of something that's not quite there? I would almost say like a marshmallow's too soft to do it right. There has to be a give and a chewiness to it. But the flavor on this is about right. if I can get it to work, I'd be curious to try to do this with marshmallow and cotton candy. I could see adding that to a seltzer too. Doing a sparkling Swedish fish drink would be nice. I would really love that. Like a diet Swedish fish. Not even diet. Just like the seltzers, the flavored seltzers you can get with a Swedish fish tone. There are a lot of, I'd be very curious to see if the taste floats right. Because it's not quite just cherry. I think there's probably something like a cherry in there. I've heard some people speculate that it's like a gooseberry or a relative of that. But I don't know. I would love to be able to reproduce the flavor of a Swedish fish and use it in recipes. That to me is the key thing I want to try to achieve with a Swedish fish flavor, is the ability to use it in other recipes. I mean, if I could do this as a marshmallow, I could use it in like Rice Krispie treats. It might be interesting to try it on a, how would you use that in like a Malamar? Like a Swedish fish marshmallow. Could you put that on a graham cracker and not lose anything from it? Or overcomplicate the flavor? I don't know. Some things to think about. This is definitely a flavor that's on my list to try to crack. Because being able to make, like, I could make a quick bread flavored like bubblegum, and it would be like a bubblegum bread. I could do cotton candy flavored marshmallows or a cotton candy syrup for a funnel cake. Like, I can do those things since I've cracked the flavor recipe for those foods. Swedish fish eludes me still. I have not cracked that one yet. And it's sort of like, it's haunting me to a certain degree. I want to be able to figure that out so I can do some stuff with it. All right, with that in mind, thank you for joining me for this taste test. I will catch you tomorrow. I'm probably going to upload it before tomorrow because I'm going to be working double shift. So I might do this soon here and schedule it to upload. But we are doing the 5th day of Christmas tomorrow, and I will see you for that.